Hi, my name is Santiago Navarro, and today I'm going to explain you how the chemical reactions occur and how the degrees of oxidation can vary in the formation of some inorganic substances such as oxides, hydroxides, oxyacids, and salts. Chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substances are converted to one or more different substances. In the reaction, the atoms of the starting substances are rearranged, forming new substances that have different properties. Some examples are iron and oxygen combining to make rust, vinegar and baking soda combining to make sodium acetate, carbon dioxide, and water, things burning or exploding, many reactions that happen inside living things. To be more specific, some chemical changes cannot be directly observed and must be detected through specialized tests. However, some chemical changes are readily apparent, producing changes in color or other observable signs. An example of this is heating a mixture of iron, which is gray, and sulfur, which is yellow. That causes a reaction that produces iron sulfide, which is black. The corrosion of certain metals forms rust, a brownish powdery or flaky material known as metal oxide. This is called oxidation, term used for reaction in which metal reacts with oxygen in air to produce metal oxides. When iron is exposed to air in the presence of water, for example, the iron turns to rust and iron oxide. When exposed to air, aluminum metals develop a continuous transparent layer of aluminum oxide on its surface. In both cases, metal acquires a positive charge by transferring electrons to the neutral oxygen atoms of an oxygen molecule. As a result, the oxygen atoms acquire a negative charge and form oxide ions. Because the metals have lost electrons to oxygen, they have been oxidized. Oxidation is therefore the loss of electrons. These are oxides. Their minerals consist of metal cations bonded to O2 negative. On the other hand, hydroxide contain anion molecules in place of all or some O2 negative. This means that hydroxide is any chemical compound containing one or more groups, each comprising one atom each of oxygen and hydrogen bonded together and functioning as the negatively charged ion of OH negative. If you add to this compound that contains hydrogen, oxygen, and at least one other element with at least one hydrogen atom bonded to the oxygen that can dissociate to produce the H positification and the anion of the acid, you will have an oxyacid. Another kind of chemical reaction and a substance formed by it are salts. A salt is a substance produced by the reaction of an acid with a base. A salt consists of the positive ion of a base and the negative ion of an acid.
Created using Powtoon.